Hello and welcome to Beyond the Sprue. This is where we look at recent releases in the model world. My name is Jim. If you're new here, you are welcome. And if you're a regular, well, you know what's coming next. It's the question for this week. So I have a little video for you and have a look at that. And once it's played, we'll get to the question. Which former president of the United States enjoyed building model airplanes and was known to have had a detailed model of a Grumman TBM Avenger, the type of aircraft he flew during World War II? Was it A. George W. Bush, B. Gerald Ford, C. George H.W. Bush, D. Dwight D. Eisenhower? Answer at the end. ICM's rather exciting Humvee is going to be released in June. So they say. It's 100% new molds. It's in 135 scale. There is 156 parts with it. It comes with two camo options, a desert variant and an ordinary camouflage variant. And this is the base platform for which various modifications took place. IBG are releasing a 1/72 scale DAC Mark II British armoured car. That's in 1/72 scale. Miniart are releasing a Shira Panzerfahrwagen, which is the interior kit. It comes with 4 decal options, PE parts. This is the version with the 7.5cm gun, and Miniart have high detail and many parts, so be warned. And B&L models are releasing a twin-barreled 3D printed Type 65 AAA gun, and that is in 1/35 scale. The Type 65 is the most common version of the twin-barrel 37mm anti-aircraft gun. And ICM have said that their 1/72 version of a Zeal 131 with trailer in the colours of the Armed Forces of Ukraine will soon be on sale. Amusing Hobbies are producing in 1/35 scale a Tiger P003 variant of the Tiger, and this was also known as the Porsche Tiger or VK45-1 and was a prototype heavy tank development, and it was developed by Porsche during World War II. It didn't particularly take off, but is an interesting variant. And another announcement for June is the imminent release of the World War II Wehrmacht ambulance trucks, the Sandcars, 3 variants, and that's in 1/35 scale. Border Models are producing a new Panzerfahrwagen 3 HK with Schorsen. This is in 1/35 scale. Comes with PE parts and 4 schemes, metal gun barrels, and you can have the skirts on or off. Lots of detail and looks to make a cracking little model. And CIX models or 6 models are producing a 1/16 scale Civil Henderson motorcycle. Seem to have had a few of these this year. And it can be used both in the period of the First World War and for the period of the Second World War. The kit is a 3D printed kit and has new photo etched parts and decals. It is limited edition, so you should get in quick if you're after it. If you're after a Chinese wooden gunboat, the Miyun, and you want it in 1/700 scale, you're in luck, because Modern Navy Research Team, that's the name of the company, are producing one, and they're also producing this Chinese Navy training ship, the Tongji, and that is by the same company. That's the Modern Navy Research Team. IBG are releasing some 1/72 figures, and these are for the Polish infantry set in 1939, or the Polish artillerymen, field gun crews, and so on. coming in sets of 2 or 3 figures and looking to have some lovely detail. And if you're looking for something a little bit more modern with your figures, then look no more, because Mini Art are producing a 1 in 3/5 scales of some regular holiday makers who are just out on holiday enjoying themselves with selfie sticks and so on. And Royal Model are producing a new batch of figures, and in 1/35 scale on the screen now is a German DAG soldier holding a jerry can. This is a German tanker. He's leaning against the wall, and that's in 1/48 scale. And these are resin printed figures. ICM are producing a set of figures from the Dardanelles campaign in 1950. This is a set of British officers and infantry, British machine gun team with Vickers machines guns, and Turkish infantrymen. And Hobby Fan are releasing a resin figure set from the current Ukrainian-Russian campaign in 1/35 scale, and it's called the Ukrainian Tank Hunter, and it's the FGM 148 Javelin Squad. There are 3 figures. IBG Models are releasing a 1/72 scale PZL P118, and that's coming in the Hungarian colours. And they're also releasing the dual combo Romanian Barbarossa, featuring the PZL 23A and the PZL P11F, and these are all going to be in 1/72 scale. And Wolfpack Design have released in 1/48 scale the Curtis Hawk H75C-1, and it's coming out as a premium edition kit. What does that mean? It means you get sprue parts by Academy Plastic Models, over 60 plastic parts, and a couple of PE sheets as well. 3 markings for the French Air Force during the Battle of France, and it also comes with a canopy masking seal. And Armour Hobby have announced a new tooling of the P51D Mustang, hoping to come out in the second half of this year, and that's in 1/72 scale, including a set decals with markings for 3 aircraft and masts for the canopy and wheels. HPH Models have released a 1/32 scale Blond Voss BV 138. This is a mix of laminate, resin and 3D printed parts, and will make a sizable model. It also comes with the launch ramp. Markings for 2 schemes, and will make an impressive model for sure. ICM have announced that they're releasing in 1/48 scale a D-Day anniversary special of the Marauder V26B. Comes with pilots and ground crew. That's going to be released very soon, they say. And Armour Hobby have announced a new tooling for a P39Q Air Cobra, and the kit, they say, is going to be presented to you with the decals and markings for the Q version, but the sprues will allow you to build straight from the box the main versions of the aircraft from P39D, P400 to P39N and Q. The set includes 3 propeller and nose variants, bombs, fuel tanks, 2 types of nose wheels, and various armament. The cockpit interior is clearly visible through the open doors, is well detailed. The front leg can be easily installed after painting the entire model, and with just 1 click and a drop of glue. The stability of the model is ensured by the convenient loading of steel balls, which are included. It is an interesting kit. And Fine Molds are producing a K-Go K1 in 1/72 scale. It is an older tooling from 1991, but it's been re-released. Certainly interesting. It's going to be coming with 2 different schemes. Welsh Models are releasing one in 144 scale, the Havilland Canada DHT-7, and that's coming in the Pan American Express livery. And Qatari Models are releasing a Spitfire Mark 5A, and that's coming out in September of this year, and they are taking pre-orders right now. It will have 3 marking options, and if you place an order directly with Qatari Models, you will receive a beautiful and highly collectible Dara leg box art print suitable for framing, as well as some 3D printed exhausts for the model. And Litaki Models have released a Soko NJ22 Oriole, a twin-seater trainer, and that's in 172 scale. Comes with options for 6 different variants. And Clearport Models have announced they're producing a Culver PQ14A, and that's in 148 scale. And as always, guys, please drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And the answer to the question, which former president of the United States enjoyed building model airplanes and was known to have a detailed model of the Grumman TBM Avenger? And the answer is C, George H.W. Bush. Well done if you got it. See you next time, guys. Thank you very much.